frog in my throat? Frog in my throat. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to be sharing with you my February favourites. Now I know it's a little bit late and I apologise for that. Reason being is because I have been a little bit lazy with recording and it's taken actually a lot of effort to come and record this today. But you know, once you get going, you kind of think, I've missed this. Another reason is not only lack of motivation, it has been because I went to Scotland in the middle of February, and then literally a week after that I had family come over for literally, I think it was just under a week. And then going back to work and having time off, I generally just haven't had time. So I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining my channel. To my old subscribers, I'm sorry, but I'm back. It just took a little bit of a kick up the arse to get me back here. So I'm going to share with you things I've really been loving throughout February. There's a few things, and as always, I only share stuff that I generally like and that I have been using, not just for any reason to make a video. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is this. This is a new facial cleanser that I've been using. It's the Yes To Cucumbers for Sensitive Skin. And it's got green tea in it and it gently cleanses your skin, and it's 96% natural ingredients. This is a big bottle. I'm about halfway down. I use it every other day alongside another one that I use from the Bodyshop, which I've spoken about in a video from last year. It is a gel. I like that. I find it quite soothing. I'm not into foaming face washes so much anymore. I prefer gel and cream cleansing. I find when it comes to one that foams, it's great if you want to really kind of strip your skin, but I find it just strips my skin of its natural oils, whereas this is a lot more gentle with my skin. I wouldn't say that I have sensitive skin, because I don't have sensitive skin, but I find that if I use too many harsh products on my face, my skin tends to act up a little bit. I've been using less shit on my face recently, and my skin is so much better. So really loving this face wash at the moment. Another one that I like to use on the weekends is this one. This is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Hot Cloth Cleanser. I don't use it with a hot cloth because I find that the one they gave me with it lasted for a couple of washes, and then the material was crap, and then I just had to throw it away. But I like to pop this onto my skin. It's really soft and gentle and it smells amazing. I pop this onto the skin, I leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then I just gently wash it off with really, really lukewarm water. And then I just pat my face dry. I never rub my face dry. And I find that this is quite nice to use on the weekends. So this is another one that I've been using a lot the last month. So carrying on with skincare, but kind of heading into the makeup side of things. You guys might have watched this video that I did on a Bodyshop haul that I did last year. I think it was just before summer, so it could be nearly a year ago now. This is the Instaglow CC Cream. This is in Peachy Glow. I've brought this up before and I have nearly finished it. This stuff is just brilliant. I like to use it on its own, but I've been using it as a primer. It says on the back that it corrects your skin tone, illuminates, moisturizes, minimizes the appearance of pores, reduces shine as well. So that for me is reducing pores and reducing shine for a primer, and it kind of highlights as well, is great. I love this product. It is something that I will be repurchasing again, and I've been using it a lot this month on its own, just going to work, and I've also been using it, as I said before, as a base for my makeup, and I just find my makeup sits on so much better. This next item is a little bit random, but I'm so happy I bought it. I think it cost me about €6 or €7. It's plastic, and you can pop all of your cotton wool pads in it. And that's about it. That's all it does. But I find instead of having the packet laying around or going to the bathroom all the time, having to come back out here if I'm doing my makeup out here, or if I'm vice versa, I've got some in the bathroom in the packet in the drawer, and then for my desk where I've got all of my makeup and beauty items sitting, I keep this on the desk and then you can just fill it up. So a bit of a random one, but I think it's cute. Carrying on with makeup, I haven't bought anything new this last month. There's been nothing new that I've really wanted. Haven't really been wanting to spend much money. I've kind of put myself on a little bit of a spending ban. When it comes to foundations, I have quite a few, but if there's one that I have to pick out that I've used a lot of, and even I've noticed that I've used it a lot, is this EXI, I think that's how you pronounce it, Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. This is in F100. It says true colour pigments, evens out skin tone, and corrects imperfections for perfect coverage that is almost invisible, and it's all free, non-pore clogging. And I've never read the back of this packaging ever. I took this to Scotland and I wore it all the time. I love the way it goes on my skin. That's the shade F100 there. I did buy this online, and I do so much research when I'm buying something online where I can't test the colour. And this is a little bit too dark for me, but if I just pop a little bit of light powder over the top, it worked fine. I just find that this blends so nicely into the skin and it doesn't look cakey. The colour for me is a little bit in between, but that's fine because I can correct it other ways. I am an oily skin girl, so it is difficult for me to find foundations that will stop my oil completely. I normally always have to touch up a little bit later in the day, or when I have got makeup on. I don't have it on for hours and hours during the day anyway, so I don't notice it kind of breaking up apart on my face. But if I had to talk about a foundation that I've really been loving and I have been going back to and that I'm really enjoying still, and when I've got a little bit more colour it will look even better, is this. And it's cheap as well. I think it cost about 12 euros. So if you haven't tried this, give this a go. So the next item I'm going to talk about is this Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Now I bought this and it kind of just sat in the drawer, and then I saw a tutorial by a YouTuber called Nikki Joy, and she was saying about putting powder, translucent powder and stuff on your face before putting your foundation on, which means that it will stay matte all day. So I thought I'll give that a go, but I thought I'd give it a go with this. So I just use one of these powder puff things, I pop it on and I just dot this all over my face, especially in the places where I get oily. And then I just use a brush and just quickly brush over my face, and then I put my foundation on. And also if I feel like I'm getting a little bit oily a little bit later down the line in a few hours time, I just pop a little bit of this on, tap the excess off, and I just dab where I feel like I need it. And that's about it. And I find this works really well. And Essence is a brilliant brand. Not all of their stuff is good, but quite a lot of it is. Another item that I'm going to talk to you guys about is an Essence item again. So I've got a couple this month. This is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil, Easy Glide and Waterproof, and this is in number 1 Black Love. This is insanely pigmented. I mean, look at that. When I put this in my waterline and on the top as well, it just ties in the look altogether. I think it was Dramatic Mac that brought up these, saying that these are the best eyeliner pencils that she has used. If I'm wrong, but I swear it was her, because that's why I went out to buy one. I've recommended this to my friend Jade as well. She's such an eyeliner girl, and it just goes on so smooth, and it's cheap. Like a couple of euros for this, so really loving this eyeliner pencil. Carrying on is this tiny little sample I have here of the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this just on its own for fixing in my eyebrows is brilliant. I'm gonna have to purchase the full one, but I purchased this for about £4 because I thought I wanted to test it out to see what it was like first. And this I can wear on my own, or I can fix in my eyebrows afterwards. Out of all of the eyebrow gels that I have tried, and I've tried quite a few and I've still got some up in that drawer up there, this has to be one of my favourites. So if you haven't already, give this a go. This is the Gimme Brow by Benefit. See if you can get a little sample like this before you go and spend out on it. But this I find is not gooey. It's very, keeps my eyebrows in place. It's very firm. It's not watery, and it's just a great product. And I think I'll be able to still use this still for a few more weeks, hopefully. On to the next. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. You guys have seen me talk about this palette before. I'm in love with this still. I've had this for over a year and I still freaking love it. The highlighter is one of my favourites. This one here, crazy pigmentation. Look at that. It's just so nice. So I pop that along here on my cheekbones. The other two highlighters here aren't as kind of strong and pigmented. I do prefer to use this one or mix this one in with one of these. That's what I find works best. When it comes to these shades here, I contour with this one in the middle, mixed in with a little bit of this one. But I have used this one and the banana colour on my eyes today as a makeup look. And then I've used the highlight over the top of my brow. I have used this to contour and everything today and do my eyes with, and I love the colour payout. Makeup Revolution is so cost effective, and I don't know how they do it, but they seem to get away with duping so many big brands. A little bit limited to what we can get here in Spain. There are a couple of palettes from Makeup Revolution that they just don't sell them in the shops here, but I could go onto their website and buy them. So I might have to do a haul soon. Might have to treat myself to some makeup. And going on to the last items, but I'm going to just talk about one. I'm in love with matte lipsticks, but they have to still remain creamy and matte without them being too drying, because a lot of products, especially for me, like the Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipsticks, they dry out and I get that kind of ring thing here and I can't stand it. And there's no matter how many ways I apply something, it just doesn't look good. So I'm going to talk about these. These are Maybelline. This is number 883 Orange Danger Matte, and this is by Maybelline. And I love Maybelline lipsticks. This colour is so beautiful. It's red, but it's orange, and it's like right in between, and it's just a really nice colour, and it lasts for so long. And they've got a really good collection, Maybelline, with lipsticks, especially the matte versions. Now I'm going through kind of a red stage, and it always changes, but if I had to talk about a decent matte lipstick that you can buy on the high street, I would definitely recommend Maybelline. So guys, that's the end of my February favourites. Once again, I'm sorry it's late, and again, I'm sorry that I haven't been around to record as many videos as I normally do. I generally always like to get 2 out a week, but life gets in the way. I work full time, lots of stuff is going on at the moment, and family visiting, and just, you know, life gets in the way, and this is a hobby of mine. I wish it was a job of mine, but this is a hobby of mine, so lots of other stuff has to come first. But I do love recording videos for you guys, and I'm glad to be back. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit the button down below and subscribe, and follow me on my social media, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!